Hey everybody, and welcome back to another video. This video is actually an interesting video. As you guys know, GoPros are notoriously terrible in low light, and so I thought I would do an overkill setup because I've got an A7S III here and an A7 III. I'm gonna film a 10.8 full self-driving video with this setup. I'm gonna have the A7S III because it's got the better stay pointing out at the road, and then I've got the A7 III pointing there, and then just the mount, but it's got the 3 suction cups, so it's pretty stable. I've actually tested this out already, so I know that it's not going to jack up anything or drop my camera. The other thing that I've got here, just because I only have A7S III memory, I've got this ATOMOS Ninja Flame that's going to be hooked up to this one. We'll get it started and let's see how this does. Let's see if it'll pull out for me. Ah, there we go. Okay, so still rocking the overkill setup. I'm gonna turn this down. Oh, there's a cat. It actually didn't stop for that cat. I was getting ready to stop. It's an overkill setup we got here. A7 III with a 28 to 135 millimeter power zoom lens. It's Sony's G lens. And then on this camera, the A7S III, we got the 24 to 70 G master lens. Okay, so first off the go, it stopped right there. Sometimes it takes this, sometimes it doesn't. Gonna report that real quick. Overkill setup because we all know that GoPros suck in low light, so these are my GoPros. We're also gonna see if they're stable enough. Probably not the best way to have this camera sitting up that's pointing towards my face. All right. This one took way too long as well. It's so hard to hit that button. There we go. I wish they would toggle it to something else. Get this back up to 25 miles an hour here. So the low light capabilities of these cameras are what I was really wanting to see. Obviously this one over here, the A7 III, is gonna be super grainy because I think I cranked the ISO to the max level, so I'll probably have to denoise it. It still will probably be 1,000 times better than a GoPro. I took a GoPro with me to Florida and we went to Universal because it was rented out. One of the companies that we work with for our business rented it out for hours, and I took the GoPro and it was not usable footage. All right, so this hill is one of the worst ones to turn on. Usually there's cars parked up along there, and so it makes it even harder to turn, but the turning on this it just takes so long to turn if you don't intervene. Most interventions come from just pushing the accelerator. So if you're not on full self-drive beta, that's what you're gonna mainly be doing when you intervene. It's not gonna be because it does something necessarily wrong, though. We're gonna try out one of the roads that was one of the first roads that I ever drove on right now, so we'll see how it does. Now this left turn during school is pretty busy. Right now, not as busy, so we'll see what it does. Creeping out. Hopefully I don't have camera drift too. I was trying to crank the mount that I have. Okay, I'm intervening now because I got a line of cars behind me. After I pressed the accelerator, it accelerated at its own speed there. I am going to intervene because I do want to take it on a roundabout for you guys to see, so bear with me there. I want to make sure that you guys get to see a roundabout tested. The hard thing about this road for the car, even when it wasn't full self-drive beta yet, it just navigate on autopilot for the freeway, and then enhanced autopilot that would keep you in the lane driving, is it would shoot over into some of these bigger shoulders over here. So trying to figure out totally random, I'm trying to figure out what this burning plastic smell is. Hopefully it's not like the seat's getting overheated or something by the monitor. I'm just gonna lift this up real quick. This can't be a long video, so I'm just gonna mainly take you through this roundabout so you can see how it interacts. I already know it's gonna slow right here. It doesn't know how to yield yet. Oh, it's taking it. Oh man, that was the best I've ever seen it do in a roundabout. Holy cow. And there was a bus coming towards it. It didn't even care about that bus. That was crazy. Wow. So that actually surprised me. I haven't had it take that roundabout good at all. I don't know if it's because we were following cars or what, but it's interesting. You know, I always tend to try things out to see if it's any better, and I realized the other day that it goes by situation. It's not like it maps each road and then knows exactly how to drive on them. It's constantly thinking and analyzing for itself, and so you get different outcomes at different times. This is a pretty basic drive up to the rest of it. I wanted to show you some of those things, get to test out the cameras. Hopefully it turns out okay, and maybe I'll do it again in the future. But if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next videos.